Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the channel, Water Bearer Wisdom. There's a collective energy here of chosen ones where you have been focused on you, up-leveling yourself in so many ways, in ways that many people don't know about, that are not privy to, and you are keeping it that way for a reason. You are a very private individual who minds their own business, gladly so, and are more worried about what they need to do to get to the next level. To upgrade yourself, you are not interested or easily impressed by what other people have going on. Yes, sure, if someone is doing well, you're glad for them, but that's all. You deeply understand that has nothing to do with you. And as I mentioned, you are only prioritizing and worried about yourself and what your needs are. And that is not to say in a selfish manner, because by now, you on this journey are well aware of what selfish really is and what taking care of yourself is, what having your own back looks like, because clearly in the past, not many people had your back, supported you, or even had your best interests in mind. You have stopped the cycle of those trying to guilt or shame you in doing what's best for you at this time, and when in reality, that's what they always have done for themselves. Now that you are doing that as well, they are feeling a type of way about that, about this new you, even if they're not saying it. Energy speaks. So recently, you have up-leveled and flipped the script on many people, and people are noticing this shift. Even those that you are no longer in contact with, they sense the change in you and they are curious to why and what brought this change upon you. What keeps you going? Why doesn't it deter you? Why are you not affected as others may be? What is this newfound carelessness and carefreeness coming from? But you are not in a space to care, to update them, to fill them in, to flaunt it, or to receive unwanted attention from others. Because in this energy, you understand the power of silence at this time, and you are using it for your advantage to get to where you want to be. And you are in a very strong position of not allowing anything and anyone to deter you from your focus and where you're going. You have reached this new level that you have unlocked of being and feeling unstoppable from anything and anyone who tries to dismantle that strength, that momentum that you have cultivated during your healing. And you are almost ready to show the world what you are, who you are at your core. And there is a shock value when this time comes. This will be perceived differently for different people, but when the time comes, they will know exactly who you are and who you have always been. They just suspected you didn't know who you were, but you did the whole time. You were just waiting for divine timing. You are that sleeping lion waiting for that opportune moment to strike. You have just been shielded and protected during your time of incubation, your time of self-discovery from within. Long gone are the days where you cared or gave the time to people with unsolicited opinion or advice. You have grown bored and annoyed by those who continue to try to influence you in any given matter. You are done being the kind and understanding one. You are done wasting your time, expending your time to explain or help others understand you or your view or where you're coming from. You're leaving it where it's at. You're not fighting. You're not explaining, you're not convincing, you're just done with that old version of yourself. If you don't understand, then you don't, and perhaps you're not meant to. If they're trying to fight with you, let them fight amongst themselves because you are not engaging. You're disengaging, and that is upsetting for people. You are drawing the lines in the sand. You are drawing your boundaries. You are speaking your truth, your boundaries. And if they are not accepting of this, that's okay. That's it. That is where you are leaving it, right there where you found it. No fuss, no fight. It just is what it is. No need for arguments. You are no longer helping people to elevate with you. Either you do or you don't. That is a choice of itself. You're no longer picking up the slack of others. You're no longer stopping and dropping your load to help with theirs. They must work out their own if they want to move forward with you onto this new version and new timeline for yourself. because where you are going, where God is taking you, where God is placing you, will be alongside those who are of equal of you. God is placing you amongst the like mind, amongst other leaders of their own right, so that together, in order to create a vaster impact, you must and shall receive the support you need. This is your elevation, your time to shine, and the time is up for those who have missed the window of opportunity to ascend and transcend alongside you, because the devil is a liar and the devil have fooled many people. But it is no longer your burden to bear. It is not your responsibility, and the collective chosen ones at this time are learning the lesson of not taking on what is not theirs. And that equates to energy that doesn't belong to you, to problems that doesn't belong to you, to the drama that doesn't involve you. We are leaving it at the door, and we are closing our door in peace, in gratitude. And that is why people are upset. If not upset, they are just not knowing what to do with themselves at this time, because things are not going their way and they are sensing things are going your way. If not now, soon. Which is why people have been attempting to plot against you, and it's not working, because that is where they got it wrong. They are mistaking you as themselves, and they are basing their tactics based on who they are and their character. But clearly, you and them are not built the same, and that is where they have the fault in their plans against you, because where you place your value, your attention, your way of thinking is not the same as theirs. What motivates you, what makes you tick, is completely different than what motivates them, what makes them tick. Your way of thinking is far beyond their comprehension. This is why most people are so confused when their tactics and plans formed against you never work. And the funny thing is, you have seen their schemes, their plots, their plans from the beginning. It was never hidden from you. You were just allowing it to unfold the whole time and watching how people unveil themselves in the end. And that's the part that scares people, and that mind boggles them, because based on their character, what they would do if they were in your shoes, they would retaliate and react the moment they know and understood what was being done against them. But you don't. You let them expose themselves so that you have hard evidence to see their true character as your own testament, in order for you to make the necessary vital decisions for you, yourself, and your future. Because you were never weak, never meek as they suspected. Quite the opposite, a strong and powerful force that can withstand and allow things to unfold naturally. A heck of a force to be reckoned with. That is all for this channeled message. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need, let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support in any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you're interested in working with me as a life coach, or if you need more information about my coaching, please email me. My email is down below, and I wish for all to find what they're seeking.